Bitcoin moved over 300% in 2020. Hi guys, I'm Logical Orange for Sublime Traders, and today we are going to focus on the most popular narratives around these massive moves.
We gon' make sure you never miss a trade again. Watch how you get paid over and over again. Account management, be careful how you spend.
300% in 2020 for Bitcoin in profit. If you bought in January 1st and sold on December 31st. Insane. So ultimately in December it looked like basically each of the last days of December looked like thousands in equivalent in Bitcoin price. It was insane. But it took January for us to break 30k, go to 34k in a matter of hours, and then a natural correction back to around 28k, which we can see here. It correlates with, guess what, 0.618 and the bottom of the channel. So it was an amazing run for Bitcoin. But it's not done. Bitcoin is not done with its rally right now. The media attention right now is over the roof, with Financial Times calling Bitcoin the best investment of 2020 and Bloomberg coming up with titles like from 30k to 34k in a matter of hours. I think that Bitcoin has the attention that we wanted it to have until now. So let's focus on some popular narratives around this massive Bitcoin increase. So one of the most important narratives that I found recently, and that we all know, is that institutionals are FOMOing, and they are FOMOing for a good reason. It's not like retail's FOMOing, I'm buying now because I don't know what happens next. They are buying now because they know that the window of opportunity of accumulating Bitcoin at this price is closing fast. There are estimations that from 1 year from now, there will be almost no possibility for a normal trader, let alone for an institutional, let alone a normal trader, to accumulate more than 1,000 Bitcoin. 1,000 is not that much for an institutional. So an institutional that really wants to have a respectable position, like at least 1,000 BTC, will have basically no opportunity to do so 1 year from now. This is insane, and this is because the supply is not there. The demand is up, the supply is low. It's so basic. This is basic trading mechanics. This is basic economics. Okay, so the window of opportunity for institutions to buy will be closing, and let's see. Bitcoin worth 1 billion leaves Coinbase as institutional FOMOs. Okay, so this is a second aspect of why I think that Bitcoin increases at this pace right now. So the first one is institutionals FOMOing. The second one is that, well, on Coinbase we have had a withdrawal, multiple withdrawals that sum up to 47,000 BTC in the first few days of January 2021. This means that there are institutionals that have bought Bitcoin and that have transferred Bitcoin from the exchange to a wallet, a cold wallet, in hopes of selling much later for a lot of profit. Okay, so Bitcoin is flowing out of the exchange, out of the trading range of any other trader. Okay, so they are not tradable, they are locked somewhere in a cold wallet, and in the meantime, by the way, so they have done this over a period of several days, and in the meantime the miners have only minted, so the supply 1700 BTC. So the supply for this example, the supply was 1700 BTC, and the demand, so we took from the demand 47,000 BTC. So do you see there is a big discrepancy in the supply and the demand, and this will continue because institutionals are here to hold and they will sell when they see the best exit opportunity. As a parenthesis, I just wanted to show you the number of Bitcoin addresses that hold more than 1k BTC. Okay, so as you can see, this is the orange line, and it has been growing constantly since late 2018, and has some legs up every year basically. And now we are at around 2,130 Bitcoin addresses that hold more than 1k BTC. So this is bullish, and this means that this confirms the fact that institutionals have a limited window of time for buying their bag, and they will in turn increase demand. Supply is staying lower. This can only point to Bitcoin going up. So BTC leaving to gold wallets, okay. Supply is low, okay. But these are bullish factors. Why did it dip? So basically I have several theories for the dip we've had to 28k. First of all, I think it was needed. The curve that goes like this cannot be sustained for an indefinite period. Okay, so my first theory is that the market is catching its breath. I think it is perfectly natural for the market to stop, take a breather, for it to go a bit sideways. Going only up would mean that at one given point it will go brutally down, about 20-30%. Okay, so what it does now is perfectly natural and is perfectly healthy for the bullish continuation right now. The second theory I have is that some altcoins, especially Ethereum, let's take a look at Ethereum, have performed exceptionally well. Okay, they have outperformed Bitcoin by a lot. Okay, and some of the traders have probably rotated from Bitcoin to Ethereum or some other alts. We have traded Dogecoin on our group and we have made amazing trades based on it. And this is just an example. There have been many other possible trades like this one. But yeah, fun fact for you, Ethereum has had the highest search volume on Google since January 2018. So the last 2 years, peak in search volume for Ethereum. Another theory I had for the dip is that basically there have been a lot of derivatives that have been liquidated. So as you know, derivatives being liquidated cascade into each other. So basically you just need one level to be liquidated, and then it will flow to the next, to the next, to the next, and to the next one. Okay, so this can be another explanation. So now we know why it happened. We know what happened. Now let's look at what can happen next. Okay, so one thing to remember in this case is to expect volatility. Volatility is the key of the months to follow right now. So let's take a look at skew for 1 minute, and let's look at the realized volatility of Bitcoin in the last period. Okay, so let's look for example, I'm just here we have a comparison with gold, because they need a benchmark on skew. I can probably remove it, but I didn't do it in this case. So on a 1 year volatility chart, in realized volatility, this is not implied volatility, this is realized volatility, we are at about an average of 70%. Okay, let's take a look at the last 3 months and see how they evolve. So let's take a look right here. So volatility started from around 34% and is now around 74% in range. Okay, so I got some estimations from some OTC desks that some I know personally, and some I got some information out of Mr. Google. So I have 3 estimations for the next period of time. These are large range estimations, so don't expect me to tell you that Bitcoin will be $5,570 because I cannot possibly tell you that. And if I could, I don't know if I would. So yeah, just kidding, I would, of course. So OTC desks are having so basically I contacted 3. I got 3 data. Okay, so the first one is that we will have 25 to 60k volatility for the next quarter. Okay, so first quarter of 2021 we will expect anywhere between 25 to 60k. This is a big range. Let's measure it. So 60k, 25k is right here, and 60k is right here. So one OTC desk that I have, this is the one I have contacted. Okay, so one OTC desk says that we can expect volatility in this range in the first quarter. Okay, so this is insane. This means that the price can go up and down and up and down. So yeah, in this case the best thing to do is to buy now and hold and take profits as high as you can. The second one that I have is expecting a similar trend, only that it goes up down to 20k. So 20k to 55k is a similar range. Only thing is that the price goes a bit lower. The last one is more interesting because in my opinion is more realistic, even though the news are bullish. But we know that after the holidays price tends to drop a bit. Okay, so the third one is a 15 to 20% retrace. Okay, so let's measure it for the sake of this information. So 15 to 20% retrace. Okay, so basing our drop to what we have on the chart, so the 0.5 and the support, we can go all the way down to $24,000, which is very realistic and very possible. Okay, so in my mind, the first thing that could happen and should, because it's good to have a retrace before continuing, would be to go back to 24k. It has been crazy. It will continue to be crazy with the virus, new strain, vaccine coming, crazy. Okay, crazy. However, we will make profits wherever it goes. It goes up, we will long. It goes down, we will short, because this is what we do on Sublime Traders. We trade in any market. We adapt, we improvise, and we overcome. This is all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Logical Orange. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to know more about Sublime Traders, join us on our Telegram channel. Thank you and happy trading.